everybody, my name is Game Over and welcome back to Genshin Impact! I just finished the 2 missions that I need to continue doing the thing, and I need to now go and do the thing, and let's go! Thank you to all of you guys who made a video on Genshin Impact and put the final boss of Inazuma in the thumbnail! Thank you! So damn much, as if I didn't want. I don't really care about spoilers, but I'm gonna make it seem like a big thing right now because I want to. Why? Why would you do that to people who actually care about spoilers? Why would you spoil everything for them? Not to mention, I now know that I'm gonna have a horrible time with the final boss because the final boss's element is fire, and the one element that I can't do well against is fire. Let's just continue.
Hello. Have either of you seen Toma?
No, we thought he'd be with you. Why? Has something happened?
Then it's as I feared. On the way here, I heard that Toma had been taken away by the Tenryou Commission.
Aw, fudge me.
So I came right here. The Raiden Shogun is holding a vision hunt ceremony at the statue of the omnipresent god today to mark the 100th vision seized under the decree. And the 100th vision bearer in question, the one who will have their vision seized, I fear, is Toma.
Fudge off, no.
The ceremony that Toma said the Tenryou Commission were busy preparing for? That was this vision hunt ceremony? And he was the target all along?
I believe so. The Shogun and the Tenryou Commission see the ceremony as a milestone. With the 100th vision, they wish to mark the success of the vision hunt decree to date. This cannot happen. I must go and rescue him.
Yeah, like it or not, you represent the whole Yashiro Commission. So if you go and pull a stunt like that, you're basically declaring you and the Raiden Shogun are enemies now, right? And by doing it so publicly, you might be implicating a lot of other people from the Yashiro Commission too.
There is no other option. I must act with haste. The ceremony is about to begin. I will not abandon Toma like this. He is my friend. To think that not long ago we were all eating hot pot together. But
Alright. You guys know what time it is. It's time to verse the Raiden Shogun. And I heard that Night Tomb had trouble versing the Raiden Shogun before. He died like a couple of he died a couple of times to the Raiden Shogun. So I'm gonna prove just how amazing I am by beating it on the first try. But Night Tomb telling me that he had trouble with it is kind of getting me scared. So I'm just gonna go and cook myself a bunch of food. He also warned me to cook lots of food and all that. So I'm gonna do that now. Alright, everybody. It is time to rumble with the goddess herself. The Archon of Thunder, and the God of Eternity. It is time for the battle. And don't think that I don't know that I'm gonna fight. This has been leading up to this for ever since Leeway. Let's do this. Ah, Toma. Ah, and this is the first time we get to see the Raiden Shogun in a cutscene. Ah, fudge me! This is cool!
Capable of using elemental energy without a vision. You are an exception, it appears. Exceptions, the enemy of eternity.
Ah, fudge me. I need to take my jump off. It's time to get serious. Let's do this!
You will be inlaid upon this statue.
Ugh. Oh, fudge me. Oh, come on! No, I refuse to believe that she has this much power in her. Flippin' Zhongli and Venti didn't do this. How on earth is she doing this? Is she... Please tell me this is her using her Gnosis, because I don't see how she can do this. Does the God of Eternity just have the ability to create entire realms? Zhongli put rock spears in the ground. Venti flippin'... I don't even know what Venti did. He tamed a dragon, but this character is straight up creating worlds.
There is much to verify about you.
God, I hate this. Ah, okay, you're fast. I get that now. I get it now. You're fast. God damn. Okay, I'm gonna need to abuse my healing characters to hell and back. Nope. Okay. God damn it. God damn it. Avoiding her attacks are... Okay, I just need to get her... I need to get a feel of her. God, that's a lot of stamina gone already. Ah, fudge me. Okay. I get it. Okay. It's patterns. I just need to get her patterns. What is this? Okay, I need to get rid of these. Wait, but I can't get rid of... I can't get rid of them. At least she's not doing as much damage. She's not doing as much damage as I thought she would. Yep, missed. Ah, fudge off! Just watch the patterns. Watch your patterns. Ah, fudge off. I didn't need to move that much in order to dodge you the first time.
Adventure time.
Okay. No. It seems as though her attacks are about keeping your distance. Nope. Okay, I need Barbara.
Come on, we can do it.
All of her attacks require her to get close. So I need to just keep my distance. And keep my stamina up, because if I get into an attack that gets me out of stamina, then I'm screwed. Yep, there we go. She's gonna do another one. Oh, no. She's gonna do a close thing that I cannot dodge. God flippin' damn it! Okay, this is annoying me now. You know what's cool about RPG bosses? You don't necessarily need to be the exact same level as them. If you have the skill, you can beat a level 80 boss at level 1. If you have the skill, you can beat them at level 1 because you can learn how to dodge their attacks if you learn their patterns. This boss doesn't have that. I feel as though they're just trying to prove the Raiden Shogun's unstoppable, so flippin' give up now. Ah, fudge me. Let's try this. And it doesn't help that this is one of the bosses that don't get carried away by my tornado.
I will mold you into the foundations of eternity.
Okay. I swear to God, after I beat her, this better not be a situation where, oh yeah, you still lose because she's the flippin' Raiden Shogun. What were you flippin' expecting? She's a god. I hate those types of things where my character is just, oh, you're just naturally not strong enough to beat her because she's one of the most powerful things in the flippin' world.
Off we go.
Those type of things annoy me. God, even Bennett's having trouble. And Bennett's the character, like, my strongest character by far. And the teleporting thing doesn't help. Nope, you missed. Alright, How about we spend the next few minutes dodging to get my stamina back up, because I don't want to use it all. I don't want to abuse it all. Yep, just get my stamina up.
Off we go. Strike dead.
Alright, cool. Now that my stamina's up.
Vision is futile.
This is going to take me a while. I think the whole entire episode is just going to be me versus Ball.
Adventure time.
Are you flipping kidding me? Ball's attacks are full of bull. Ball is full of bull. Ah, god damn it. How? God damn it. And it's not even a fair thing. Like, oh yeah, okay, I got hit. Yeah, I wasn't fast enough. Yeah, that makes sense. It's not that, because once you get hit, it's a stun lock, meaning if you get hit once, you're gonna get hit by the rest of it. It's impossible. God flippin' damn it. And now my traveler's dying.
Strike dead.
Okay. I understand what Night Tomb meant now. I understand what my Night Tomb meant now about Ball being so incredibly hard. And that's the thing. Ball has her normal attacks, which are made for attacking area-wide. Meaning that because she can get in close to me immediately and do all of her normal attacks, meaning I can't avoid any of it. Meaning I'm fully reliant on my healing characters. The only reason that I am not fully dead now is because my healing characters are here. And Barbara's gonna be like my main help, because at least with Barbara, I can do small damage to her, but I can heal everyone.
Strike dead.
God damn it. Sorry, Barbara. I need more stamina. I wish I cooked food that was made for replenishing stamina. Come on, I can't even find an opening apart from these tiny little walk sections, but I don't know when she does them.
Off we go.
God flippin' damn it. This is difficult.
Sword from shadow.
Ah, yes. My combo that gives me the most amount of damage, and I managed to pull it off with little or less punishment. I mean, I didn't see me take any damage. God, I hate to see what happens when she gets to half health. That's gonna be a flippin' chore.
Why do they never miss?
Yep. Alright, fully healed. Need to get some distance.
Adventure time. Adventure time.
Small damage is good. Getting small damage is very good. It's very good in this situation. I need to not be angry that I'm only doing small damage, because at least I'm doing damage. Ah, fudge off! What is this? The Vision Hunt decree is enforced except the Traveler. Are you? No! What? That's not fair!
This ends now.
Oh, fudge off! I can't win now, because every single other hero is my strongest. I can't heal anymore! I just realized I'm complete screwed now. I can't even heal anymore. Get in my inventory. I can't heal anymore because of the Vision Hunt decree. God, this is such bull. This is by far the worst boss fight in Genshin. Just because flippin' Ball's moves are completely... Divine Punishment will be administered. Are you kidding me?
Shogun, who was that?
Seize him under the decree. Huh? Next time, I will strike twice.
Congratulations, Genshin Impact. You made the single worst boss fight that I hate in this game. And I will go into more detail about that at the end of this episode. Right now, I kind of want to just settle in my annoyance until I'm not incredibly annoyed, so then I can say it in less of an angry tone. But just know that everything that I have, that unlike every single other thing that I talk about where I pretend that I know what I'm talking about but then say I don't know what I'm talking about, unlike those, in this I do know what I'm talking about, because one of my favorite types of games are RPGs, because I'm able to analyze things. So I know what I'm talking about in regards to this game. Aw, it's a fox dude! It's a kitsune!
This is what happened, General Goro. I was surrounded by... They can use the elements without a vision.
I presume you've heard that the goal of the Resistance is to defeat the Shogun's army and repeal the Vision Hunt Decree. This is no easy task. Each who sets foot on the battlefield must be ready to sacrifice their life. Tell me, why do you wish to join us? The Resistance cannot accept any who don't possess a warrior's will. You and I must be certain of your You're referring to the ceremony to mark the 100th vision seized under the decree, right? There was a disturbance, allegedly. Highly unusual considering... Why do you wish to discuss this all of a sudden? What?
Yep, we had a fight with the Raiden Shogun and everything. Then we grabbed the vision bearer and whisked him out.
Yeah, let's not mention the fact how I got my ass handed to me by the Raiden Shogun. Let's not mention that. Let's not mention the fact that I went through an entire boss fight. Not even an entire boss fight. I went through half of the boss's health, then got skipped to a cutscene where my character had to lose because it's the Raiden flippin' Shogun. I'm still annoyed about that. I'm gonna make an angry tweet at Twitter. I'm gonna make an angry tweet on Twitter for some reason because I'm just really flippin' annoyed about this and I can't help it.
So, you are the only one here? I thought I might get to meet your grand strategist. She is the one that's been causing our forces so much trouble. The fact the Resistance has even held out for this long is thanks to her. But soon, the Resistance will fall. They are no match for the might of the Shogun's army. Her schemes mean nothing now. We have already rooted out those behind the Resistance. All who have dishonored the almighty Shogun will be punished.
I have faith in Her Excellency and in the soldiers of the Resistance. The Vision Hunt Decree is a brutal injustice. Our resistance has only just begun.
It is futile. There is one other thing. I'm sure you've seen the recent arrest warrants. I trust that the blonde traveler is somewhere among your forces now. I will make you a deal. Hand him over to us, and you'll buy yourself some time. A respite from the bloodshed would be advantageous to both sides, would it not?
So that's why you brought reinforcements. Just to get...
He is of great importance to the almighty Shogun.
No, I'm not. I'm of great importance to death. She wants to kill me. I'm not important, she just wants to kill me because I'm able to use a vision, because I'm able to use elemental energy without a vision. She just feels threatened from my presence, which is something I called out ages ago.
The way I see it, he is expendable to the Resistance.
That's where you're wrong. He means just as much to us. As a member of the Resistance, he's a comrade. I'll never surrender him to you. The Resistance never betrays its own. Her Excellency made that clear to everyone from the very beginning.
General Goro!
Tepe and the Traveler, what are you doing here? It would appear our time to fight side by side has finally come.
Well, well. We meet again. This time, I won't let you get away. I thought that you would seek refuge with the Resistance in the hope of receiving asylum. That you choose to show up here proves that you have more bravery in you than I had originally thought. And now that you're here, why not represent the Resistance in a fight of honor?
A fight of honor?
Before the battle begins, each side chooses their finest warrior for a match of single combat. To the superior force, there's little significance in such a duel. But to the weaker force, victory could constitute an important boost to their morale. Her motives are clear. She wants to use the match as an opportunity to capture you. Do not feel compelled to participate. We could take the fight to them without such a ceremony.
Well, what do you think? Will you
I accept. I mean, it was either I accept or I accept, but... Alright. Why aren't I versing her? She's the most powerful one! Don't give me this bull! I'm fighting normal goofball over here. I'm fighting generic the guard over here. I'm versing flippin' normal What is this? I'm okay. He has a bit of an advantage because I don't have my strongest fighter in with me. He has a bit of an advantage.
With sword comes shadow.
Oh my god, he is so incredibly weak. Oh my god. Oh, I feel so bad. I killed him with Barbara. Wait, what? Wait, hold on. Why? Why is there more? I thought I'm only most supposed to verse one. I mean, it doesn't really matter. I'm gonna kill this guy as well.
By order of the Almighty Shogun!
Be wary! You're up against a powerful opponent.
Dude, okay, I'm just gonna prove how unfair this battle is because he just said you're up against an almighty opponent. Look at this! Look, I did that much damage with Barbara! This is not a fight! This is a child. This is me holding a child's head up against my hand because they're trying to get in to punch me. This is not fair. And then you're gonna act like the samurai blokes, but I'm gonna take you out just as easily because a one-on-one has to be fair.
Got this.
There's more than one round. Keep it up.
All right, here we go.
Disappear.
Nowhere to hide.
Wind blade.
Show me what you've
Let
got.
the show begin.
Ah, fudge me.
Allow me to strike first.
Allow me to strike first. Clear cut. Failing.
Train harder.
God, that was so damn easy.
Stronger than I anticipated. This contest has served its purpose. Soldiers, attack! Glory to the Shogun and her everlasting reign!
Prepare to engage. All of you, with me.
All right, here we go. Ah, cutscene. Okay. So I guess we get to see a war.
No!
Stand firm. Hold the line.
I mean, I guess this is cool. Oh, what's happening? I don't know if this is good or bad, but it looks awesome. Oh yeah, it's her. She's one of the new characters that I like because she looks like a mermaid.
Your Excellency.
is over, my comrades. Now is our moment.
Calm as the breeze, my lady.
And now it's the samurai dude. He's back. Yes.
Hope you can afford all these mercs you've gathered.
Everyone's here. Or not everybody, but
We meet again, old friend.
this is awesome. The Shogun's army is no match with the power of friendship.
Retreat!
Hooray! I like this character because her design is featured around a mermaid.
Greetings. Well, this is the first time we've met. Please, allow me to introduce myself. I am Sangonomiya Kokomi, organizer of the Resistance, and also the Divine Priestess of Watatsumi Island.
Okay, I'm never gonna be able to say your full name. Saganomiya. You're Saganomiya. Even if everybody says that I'm pronouncing your name wrong, you're Saganomiya.
Perhaps it's the first time you're hearing that title. To put it simply, I'm the person currently in charge on Watatsumi Island, which is also the home front of the Resistance. I've actually heard all about you from Beidou and Tatsuya. I hadn't expected to find you join the Resistance, though. Do you have a plan beyond this point? In that case, shall we continue our conversation at the Shrine of Sangonomiya? Although the Shogun's army has retreated for now, the war is far from over. The Vision Hunt Decree has not been repealed, and neither the Tenryo Commission nor the Raiden Shogun show any sign of stopping. In short, our problems have yet to be resolved. I suggest we move to the shrine to discuss our counterplan. What say you?
Sure.
I know Watatsumi Island very well. I can...
Goro, thank you for all you have done. Our forces are weaker than the Shogun's army, and my absence can only have made the recent days all the more trying for you. I'm afraid I must still ask you to stay a while longer, to keep eyes on the Shogun's army and also to see to the wounded. But I will ask the mercenaries to remain stationed here, and Kazuha is here too. Hopefully this will serve to reduce the pressure you are under.
Well received, Your Excellency.
I must return to Sangonomiya now. Thank you for all your efforts so far. From fight for the future of Inazuma.
And with that, that's chapter 2 done. Fudge me. Alright. I think this is a good spot to end the video. Oh my god. Okay. Alright. I suggest that you pause this video right now. Go and get some food. Go and get some water. Because I'm about to spill my entire heart out on this. I literally pause it now and go and get that stuff because you're going to be here for a while. So, first of all, I want to say, Inazuma's story is amazing. It really flippin' is. I love Inazuma's story. Everything with the Raiden Shogun all the way to the Resistance. Everything has been great, and I cannot wait to see how it ends because I'm so excited. However, the entirety of Ball's fight, I think, is the single worst boss fight in the game. For multiple reasons that I'm going to get into, but I'm also starting to get the feeling that that's probably the... my video just ended, but that's fine. I also want to say that that was probably the single worst boss fight I have ever done. Ever. That was the single worst boss fight I have ever played in existence. That was the single worst. And I will get into that in a second. So, the first thing that I want to talk about is the fight itself. The actual gameplay. The actual gameplay of Ball's fight. Because that's the most important part of the boss fight. In order to make people feel amazing about it, you need to make sure the gameplay, the actual gameplay of the boss fight itself was great. So, gameplay-wise and control-wise, that sucked massively. It was horrible. Because the thing with RPGs is that you're meant to constantly keep on leveling yourself up and getting stronger, so then the really strong enemies, you don't have as much trouble fighting anymore. And not just that, but like I said before, in RPGs, it's not just about raw power, it's also about your skills as moving around the battlefield. I can use Borderlands as an example here. Borderlands is an RPG that's like this in a way, but there's more to Borderlands than just finding the strongest gun and leveling your HP and all that up so then you're not as easily squishable. Borderlands isn't just that. There are also many ways to learn what your opponent is going to do and think of ways to avoid it. If you don't believe me and you think that Borderlands is just a game where you're meant to get hit and you just need to make your character strong enough to stop being hit, great, that's all good to you. That's how you play the game. But I got good at Borderlands because I figured out multiple ways on how to avoid damage and how to get away from attacks in order to get my shield back up so then I can go in to get hit a couple more times before I go back and retreat and get my shield back up again. I focus on patterns, the small little subtle hints of what your opponent is going to do next. I listen to those because then I know, okay, I need to do this to avoid the attack. And sometimes I still get hit, but most of the time I'm able to dodge it. The problem with Ball's fight is that, like I said before, Ball, you need to stay away from her. I could only do one attack at a time because you can't stay close to her, otherwise you're going to get hit, so you need to stay far away from her. The problem is, Ball's move revolved to two things. Either dash to get close to your opponent, or a massive AoE attack that just hits everything near her. So, she constantly does the exact same thing of dash to get close and then immediately that AoE attack, which leads to me barely being able to escape. And most of the time I don't escape, because her attacks are too close together. I don't have any time to move away from what she's doing. Ball's entire fight is literally just you getting hit. I can see how Nighttooth had trouble with this boss fight, because I was having trouble with this boss fight. Obviously it didn't burrow down to me needing to get food, but to me needing to feed my characters food in order to keep their health up, but I can see how this boss fight was so hard for people, because it's such bull. It's such bull that you have to deal with this in order to finish the boss fight. The next thing is talking, the vocal thing, the whole entire voice acting between the fight, the cool playoffs that your characters say in order to make you get hyped for the fight. That wasn't there. They were so quiet. I know that it was meant to heighten up tension to make you feel more tense about the fight, but to be fair, I feel as though it would have been more tense and more blood pumping if, I don't know, the Raiden Shogun was constantly questioning your morale. Why are you doing this when what I'm offering is a perfect world? Something along those lines. Seriously, I'm the Traveler. I've beaten dragons. I defeated a god underneath the ocean. Why? Why is this so flippin' hard to comprehend? I'm not weak. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if I tested the Raiden Logan's strength. I wouldn't be surprised if I pushed her to her limits. I feel as though my character at this moment should be more powerful than this. I feel as though he would be an actual threat to the Raiden Shogun. And I know that most of you are probably thinking, well, he's a threat already. He's not. He's not a threat at all. The Raiden Shogun just feels scared of him because he's able to use a vision he's able to use elemental power without a vision. That's literally the only threatening thing about him. Okay, I don't want to get into the actual boss fight anymore because I'm starting to go into the actual story and just know that I didn't like the gameplay of the boss fight. The boss fight was boring to hell because, honestly, I was tense about nothing. Because that was going to happen to me even if I was the best Genshin Impact player in the world. Even if I was the best Genshin Impact player the world has ever seen, I would still be getting hit. And I would still be taking lots of damage. And I would still need to get both my healers in order to survive. And also get food at the end because the Vision Hunt Decree ability sucks. Now, for the next thing that made me annoyed. The cutscene. The cutscene is our bull. Because I hate parts in video games where you go up to verse the big bad guy and it's just supposed to show you that you're not strong enough to beat the big bad guy. I knew that I wasn't strong enough to beat the Raiden Shogun before I got to Inazuma. I knew that I would have to hang out around a bit in Inazuma before I was strong enough to beat the Raiden Shogun. You didn't need to have that boss fight and prove that the Raiden Shogun can take you out in a single hit. What was that utter bull? That cutscene was not needed. We knew that we weren't strong enough to beat the Raiden Shogun. Zhongli said that she's the strongest god out of all of them. Out of all of the Archons, she's the strongest. We knew before we got to Inazuma that the Raiden Shogun was too powerful to beat. Why did we need that cutscene? It just made me feel bad. I just ended up being annoyed. There was zero satisfaction. A boss fight after you beat it is meant to be a section where you're like, yes, I beat something that was insanely powerful. I did something that's insanely challenging. And you're meant to get the satisfaction that, yes, I did it. I beat that boss. I'm powerful. But we didn't get that. Why? Because the main boss fight gameplay just made us feel like we were weaklings, and then the final cutscene was just her taking us out in a single hit. And that wasn't just, oh, we fell to our knees and we could barely fight anymore. No, we got hit once and was knocked completely unconscious. We were close to death. That was not needed. And I already know, I'm starting to get voice cracks, I'm so angry. I already know how the whole entire story is going to end, because it was spoiled in a cutscene, in a trailer. On the trailer of Genshin Impact showing Inazuma, it showed the fox lady at the shrine, the character I like at the fox shrine so much. It showed her saying, do you really think that you'll be able to beat her all by yourself? And that just means that the end of Inazuma is just going to end with us going, oh, with the power of friendship, we were able to stop the Raiden Shogun. I don't want that. Because, you see, you ruined that. You ruined us having the power of friendship to beat the Raiden Shogun. Because I don't want that anymore. I don't want that ending anymore. What I want is to, by myself, beat the Raiden Shogun to show that my character is not weak and is able to do things. But I'm not going to get that now. I don't get any satisfaction out of being the Raiden Shogun anymore, because we've now seen, oh yeah, the Raiden Shogun can beat me in a single hit. Great! I'm weak. Hooray! I love this game that makes me feel like other crap. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I feel this way. I'm sorry to myself that I feel this way. I don't want to feel this way about this. I want to be fine with the Raiden Shogun's boss fight. I want to be fine with Ball's boss fight, because it's a moment that I was actually looking forward to. I was looking forward to fighting Ball, because I thought it was going to be this epic fight. As to show you the difference between a really bad boss fight and a really good boss fight, I'm gonna pull from Sonic 06. And yes, you're all gonna hate me because I'm using Sonic 06, one of the worst Sonic games, to show a good boss fight. But Solaris's final boss fight was the single best thing I ever experienced. I will show you. You saw what Ball's boss fight is. This is Sonic 06's boss fight.
Okay! Is it impossible to defeat a super-dimensional being after all?
No, something's different. Is it a large, powerful consciousness coming from Solaris?
What? A consciousness? That's his core! Even if we can't stop his form, we can stop his consciousness!
There's a strange thing in the middle of...
You see? In Sonic 06, you play as Sonic, Silver, and Shadow, beating Solaris in the past, present, and future. And then when you beat Solaris' first form, he goes into second stage mode. And oh my god, that music. Oh my god, that music. The characters in the background talk saying, Solaris, is it impossible to defeat a super-dimensional being after all? They talk and it actually sounds absolutely amazing. But not just that, the music in the background gets you pumped up in order to beat Solaris. The final stage, you can use any character you want to beat Solaris. That is a good boss fight, because I can practice to avoid getting hit. I can beat Solaris' boss fight without getting hit once. I got multiple S ranks on Solaris because I just loved fighting him so much that I kept fighting him. That is a good boss fight because it gets your blood pumping. It gets you excited for the boss fight. During it, you're feeling awesome. And at the end of beating Solaris, you feel satisfied. You feel good because you beat one of the most powerful beings in all of the dimensions. So you just beat Solaris. You feel satisfied with that. Can you really admit to yourself that by versing Ball you felt satisfied? Can you really go up to your friends and say, my favorite boss fight in Inazuma was Ball? Can you say that to yourself right now? You can't. Because Ball's boss fight, it's a massive clump of just constantly getting hit and almost dying. And then when it's over, you get a cutscene that just makes you feel insecure and weak. I know that Ball was this was meant to show that Ball's more powerful than we can handle, but you could literally just have a cutscene before of us grabbing... Here's how the cutscene should have gone, in my opinion. You can have your own opinion, but this is my opinion. The cutscene should have gone. Ball absorbs the vision. She goes to pull the vision in. We grab the vision and use our electrical powers to knock out the two gods behind us. That you keep. But then, Ball slowly walks down, pulls her sword out, and lightning comes out of everywhere. We see the immense power that Ball has. Knowing that going into this fight would mean certain death, we grab Toma and jump. We end up jumping down the cliff, jumping down into the chasm, while lightning is being shot at us. We are able to only just escape, and that is when we run and make our way to the Resistance. That is how it should have gone. There should have been no boss fight. Because we know that we know that she's incredibly powerful and we can't fight her without having a boss fight that just makes us feel like crap. That way, we feel satisfied because we rescued Toma. We did the thing that we wanted to do. And we do not get our traveler unconscious near death. We don't have a boss fight that just was a slew of us getting hit until she reaches half health, which we were almost dead at that point anyway. And we feel better. Please, somebody, tell me what you think of Ball's fight. I want to hear people who thought of Ball's first fight, because I know we fight her again, but that fight that I just experienced right now, someone please tell me what you thought of that fight, because I want to know what other people thought of that fight, and if I'm going insane. Am I going insane? Is this boss fight the best boss fight in the game and I'm just stupid? Is that really what I am? Because it's the same thing with Overlord. A friend of mine got me to watch Overlord, and after I watched Overlord, I was wondering why he was praising it so much. Because honestly, the music is great, the animation's amazing, the story is great, but it just made you feel like crap. The whole entire anime is just making you feel like crap over and over and over again, until they decide to spend an entire episode where they're not doing anything important and it's just filler. I want to stop playing Genshin Impact right now. I want to take a break because, and you might think that I'm going overboard now, but that boss fight literally took all the fun that I just experienced from Inazuma. Gone. It's gone. Ball grabbed all the fun that I had in Inazuma, threw it out the window, sprayed a skunk on it, and then set it on fire. That was horrible. And I'm hoping that in the next episode, first of all, I'm not angry and I'm not annoyed anymore. And I just want to point out, I'm not angry. I'm not angry at this. I'm just annoyed. You will know when I'm angry because I'm more louder. And I'm more forceful. And I can't sit still. Which I'm managing to sit still, so I'm not angry. I'm just really flippin' annoyed at the fact that Genshin Impact made this boss fight. And I knew what they were trying to do. They were trying to prove that Ball is too powerful for you, both in gameplay and in cutscene. Like, the difference between this boss fight and Child's boss fight back in Leeway. With Child, when I was in his gameplay boss fight, like when I was actually versing him, he felt easy to verse to me. But in a cutscene, he was meant to be really flippin' powerful. Genshin Impact wanted to try and improve on this and make it so then Ball is hard to verse both in-game and in cutscene. But when you did that, all you did was just make a boss fight that just made us feel like we were just getting our asses handed to us for a couple of minutes. And that's the thing, the boss fight goes for a couple of minutes. Some people weren't even able to beat the boss fight and had to do it over and over and over again. Nightomb had to fight Ball, I think, 5 times? I think it was 9. But I think I'm going to say 5 because I don't want to say too much. He had to verse Ball 5 times because he kept losing. And then he stocked up on food and all that and constantly kept on feeding his characters over and over and over again. I was able to beat Ball without having to do that. But I still felt like it was hard. I still felt like I was having trouble. And I didn't feel good constantly getting hit. I wanted to try and not get hit. I was happy that I was getting... Every single time I did not get hit by an attack, I felt like I was just praised by God itself. I feel as though God came down, patted me on the shoulder, gave me the flippin'... I don't know, a chalice or something... Gave me a flippin' trophy and said, "You're amazing," and then floated off to flippin' heaven. That's what I felt like not getting hit was. I felt like that was... Not getting hit by an attack was the single best thing that could have happened to me. Please, somebody, send your comments. Because I'm looking. I want to see if you guys feel the way I feel. Did you guys think that that was the single worst boss fight you ever experienced? Or did you actually enjoy it? Did you actually enjoy yourself and have fun in the boss fight? Because I don't see how you can have fun with that. I don't see how that boss fight was fun. Now, if I'm correct... Yep. It's my lunchtime. It's lunchtime where I am. So I'm going to go and have some food. I'm going to go and have a drink of lemonade or something. I'm going to calm down. And this video is going to come out in 2 weeks. So 2 weeks from now... wait a bit. Okay. If you guys remember on the 8th of September 2021, if you felt... a disturbance in the Force. If you felt like hell itself was opening up to spew its evilness upon the land. If you felt that, that was me. Oh, that was me. If you felt a disturbance in the Force of 1,000 voices in one voice screaming how much he hates things, that was me. So now, I'd like to thank you all for joining me for this video. I know it must have been hard for you all to watch this video if you managed to watch up to this point. I know how hard that must have been because I know that a lot of the Genshin Impact community love Ball. They love Ball. So many people are trying so desperately to get Ball, and I understand that. And I wish you all luck. If you drop a like in this video, I guarantee that you will get Ball. Because if you drop a like, then you're basically agreeing that Ball is amazing. But I never liked Ball. I didn't like Ball when I first heard of her, and maybe this story will change my mind. Maybe this story will make me think opposite of Ball. But to me, Ball just seems like a character that doesn't understand human empathy, and is just kind of being a tyrant. She's probably not. She's probably got her own philosophy. In her trailer, I saw that she was hanging out with 2 girls, and then they vanished and Ball was left alone. So I know for a fact that this game's going to prove me wrong. And I'm going to end up leaving Inazuma loving what happened. And I'm going to love Ball, because whatever story's going to happen, it's going to make me like Ball. But at the moment, I don't like Ball, which is why I'm not using my wishes to get Ball, because I don't want her. I mean, I get that she's strong, and I'm sure that she would, if I got her, she would be able to replace Kaching, and she would be a better electric user, but I just don't want Ball. I don't want her. And I'm sorry for that. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please hit that like button. If you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button to see more awesome and amazing videos where I don't go off of my head about things I hate, like this video. And please leave a comment on what you think of Inazuma, what you think of the Ball boss fight, and basically just how much I'm wrong and how much you hate my thoughts. Thanks again for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. And until next time, this game is over. Bye bye. Bye everyone. I'm tired now. Bye bye.